762 little bales in giant bale bundles on this semi. And we just found out we have to unload them by hand. And to make it even better, we're down a person because my mom fell and hurt her back, so she can't, like yesterday. So it's just the three of us, Ben, Shannon, and myself. And each bale is about 45 pounds times 762. A little more than halfway. So like back there is probably 600 bales. And then things got wild. And now we have all this. But the truck is empty at least, so we can send that out. Let's do a quick update. Remember this girl? I feel like she was kind of the star, or like the climax of our Strangles horse rescue. Some of them that we pulled from the pens came with Strangles, and she's the one that we showed like the really graphic treatment for. So these are the two fillies that came in together. This is just like a quick update. I went through that solid year where we just bailed and pulled. We were working with another rescue at the time that desperately needed just places for them. Would bail them, but needed, that's really rude, needed people that could afford to pay the shipping fees, the hauling fees for starters, and then just had space for them from there on out. So we took in a lot that way, and then we personally did some fundraising to bail some. So I just felt like you guys probably deserved an update on some of them. Oh, buddy, I can't even film how beautiful you are because you won't stop following me. This one is never going anywhere. My mom has fallen in love with him. So he is a permanent resident. We've managed to move a lot of them along. If you're an individual trying to get into horse rescuing through the kill pens, it's a huge financial undertaking and just a gamble in general. You'll notice that you never see one listed for older than like 15, 16 at the max. And in reality, most of them are more like mid-20s. In addition to that, there's just a lot of health issues that aren't disclosed. It's time, as much as we love them, it's time. So these girls, the two fillies, we waited until they were older and broke. And so this girl right here is the brokest. Oh my gosh, you're so gorgeous. Such a sweetheart. Absolutely freaking love this horse. And so I'm not in any rush to get rid of her. She's just like, she's built beautifully dope. And she's just a good girl. And then her buddy that came with her, also a short girl, but beautiful. I love the buckskin paint thing. And she also rode right off after all that time off. She doesn't have quite as much groundwork done on her. The both lead, load, lunge, farrier, all that good stuff. I just hung on to them. And then back there we have Red. She was one of the last ones that we pulled in, so she's also one of the last ones that we're sending out. Just a little slower to put on weight, and clearly that's not an issue anymore. The other thing is, look at this. You can walk right up to her and touch her now. Could not catch this girl. We had multiple people that would try to, all of us together, to get our hands on her. Couldn't touch her. And now she's such a good girl. I have to confess, part of the motivation behind this is that I could see next year maybe dipping a toe again, maybe like late next year. I don't know. I haven't completely given up. Now the kids change things, being pregnant changed things. Also just like being reminded of how expensive and challenging rescuing horses is compared to basically every other animal. And it's with the idea like we can't keep them. So that also adds a whole nother element to it. Having to deal with the rehoming process, selling essentially. I mean, we are selling them to at least, you know, make what we've invested in them basically, so that we can keep saving horses. It's a whole other ball game from everything else. I needed to take a rest from it, where I could see having the ability to pull even just one at a time as a project to take in, rehabilitate, work with, and then find a great home for. Today we have to go to Athens because both of them have doctor appointments. They're both getting shots today. So it's Everett's 2-month and it's Huxley's 15-month or something. But I had to get out of bed early, get everybody dressed, get some sourdough discard scones in the oven that I've been fermenting overnight, and then do some dog stuff because I have 2 dogs going home. They've been with me for like a month. They're going home today, so I wanted to get them bathed before they left. And then I have another dog showing up. They're leaving at 9:30, so I had to get up, get everybody dressed, bathe 2 golden doodles, get scones baking, and then send 2 dogs home, take a dog in, and then we're all loading up and heading to Athens. I have a Walmart pickup order. I have a Tractor Supply pickup order. I have to stop at Aldi. Good morning, you having your breakfast, cutie? And then Andrea's meeting me at the doctor's just to help with them. And then she has her own doctor's appointment. And then hopefully we're all gonna run through Costco really quick. I only need a couple things because we did go last week. And then back home to pass out at like 4 o'clock. You're so cute. You have a matching outfit with your brother. I don't want your Nutrigrain bar, thank you. Go eat your yogurt too, okay? Okay, you want me to take it? Sure thing. Thank you. Bye. I'll show you. Beautiful. 3 minutes left. Coffee's ready. Yeah, definitely doing this today. We've done all right so far. We did the Tractor Supply pickup, the Walmart pickup, and we just finished at 1 Aldi. All right, it's 2:30. I'm still awake. I debated saying alive instead of awake. We just left the pediatrician's and I'm kind of irritated. I like her, she's very nice. It's definitely a super crowded office, and I don't know. This is the second time that something like this has happened, and they're not close to me. I mean, Athens is like a good hour, and of course I try to make it a whole adventure and like go other places too while I'm here, but well, not super convenient. And today, especially bringing both of them, while it was nice in theory, because then I didn't have to make 2 trips. Everett got his 2-month vaccines, and Huxley was supposed to get his 15-month vaccines. Well, we get there and they check their records and realize he doesn't turn 15 months until tomorrow, technically. And their system will not allow them to input vaccines even 1 day early. So of course they're like, oh, can you just come back tomorrow? You know, you're like an hour away. I can't come back tomorrow. I don't know when I'm able to come back. They said it's not like a super urgent thing, especially since he's not in daycare around other kids, but he didn't need to come. He didn't need to come. Andrea didn't need to come. Yeah, that's really, really frustrating actually. And I'm also just tired, so that just like makes it all worse. And I'm gonna have to look over my schedule for next week and bring him all the way back. I am now at Costco, but I'm waiting for Andrea. I don't have the membership card. She has one and my mom has one, so I have to always go in with one of them. And I don't need a whole lot because we were just here. I think on my list I have beer, breakfast sandwich things that Ben likes, reusable bags. I got these Ziploc bags last time I was here that I love. They're reusable, and I've used up like all of them in the last week, and so I need more. So I'm in a sourdough group on Facebook that it's huge. I don't know, over 100,000 people. And last week, all anybody was talking about was this. The Aldi Dutch oven, and they were selling out everywhere. I needed, you wanna come on? Ooh, I needed a Dutch oven anyways, and had put one on my wish list for my birthday and also for Prime Day coming up. This came out at Aldi, and I went on a mad search. I went to 2 of them in Athens to get enough for me, Shannon, and my mother, since we're all doing the sourdough. And we got them. Every one of us ended up finding them. It was over, what? I guess technically 3 Aldis, because my sister found a few of them. So I was very, very excited. Seems great, super heavy. And everybody's really raving about them. So I think they're like $26. Yeah, she is. Sourdough bread. You can't eat it yet. I know, get your finger out of your nose. We both want to. It's a pretty one. So I'm learning, like, I think this split right here means that I needed to score it a little deeper. So these are the ears, you want ears. And that's where my score was, but it looks like it did tear a little. And you, yeah, ideally want it to just vent right along your score line. Happy with it. I want to cut it open and see the crumb. Yeah, so this is using the Aldi oven. And then it's been a minute since I've talked about my candle obsession. I don't burn candles during the hotter months as often, but as soon as it gets just a little bit cool, I start lighting them. And actually, I have so many candles that I've just kind of been keeping a candle going, or 2 or 3, all day long. And I just have to say, because I had the usual like 3-wick Aldi ones that are the exact same size and everything as the Bath & Body Works. Those, and then I had some nicer ones that I got like on clearance or whatever from different places, but nothing compares to the Aldi candles. Just the scent that they throw, the length that they burn, how even they burn. I don't really have any Bath & Body Works. I have a couple that were gifted, Bath & Body Works candles. I don't buy them myself because I think even on sale, they're just too expensive. The Aldi ones used to be $3.99. I think they are like $1 more now. So I don't really buy them as much either, just out of principle, because I have so many. But they really are impressive. And in case you have not seen this before, to really drive home just how crazy I am with the candles and why I've started burning them a lot and not buying any. This is my candle closet. And you know, I felt like it was a bit excessive, except now that they've increased the price on the candles, I am glad that I bought so many before, because it is just gray and gloomy and kind of cool, and I love it. Yeah, just such an awesome day for baking. And so I think I'm also going to maybe do some muffins, maybe do some cookies. I don't know. I'm just in the mood to bake all the things because it's fall. Actually, I might open the windows because I think it's nicer outside than it is inside. Love it. Not sure if you're gonna be able to see. Where'd he go? Okay, well, that's a little terrifying. Somewhere inside this door, in this web, there's a big old spider I saw. And, I mean, I was gonna probably just let him stay, honestly, but I don't know where he went now. That is not as fun, because it is on the inside of the door.